Welcome everybody to tonight's game. This is the Mount Zion Regional Final for the Class 3A girls softball. The home team tonight will be the Mount Zion Lady Braves. They come in at 23-10. They'll be playing against a conference rival, the Charleston Lady Trojans, who come in at 17-11. These two teams squared off about a month ago in a doubleheader. They split that doubleheader. Mount Zion winning the first game and Charleston winning the second. Tonight's starting lineups for the visiting team, starting at third base and leading off will be number 13, Avery Beals. The catcher, wearing number 11, Laney Kiefer. Batting third and pitching, number 29, Rylan Cox. Madison Watson will be playing second base. Riley Strader will be playing right field, wearing number 9. Blair Ritchie will be at shortstop. Number 40, Reese Good, will be your designated player. Audrey Hunter will be playing first base. Riley Lewis will be your center fielder. And then your flex player playing left field will be Carly Eastman. For your Mount Zion Lady Braves, leading off and pitching will be number 5, Ella Fink. Playing center field, wearing number 7, Anna Kanemaru. The shortstop, number 4, Addie Rotz. Number 20, playing first base, Chloe Williams. Batting fifth will be number 2, your third baseman, Evelyn Ethel. Batting sixth, number 11, the second baseman, Savannah Byler. Catching tonight and batting seventh will be number 8, Ellie Green. Your designated player and batting eighth will be number 10, Nikki Elgood. Starting in left field, wearing number 1 and batting ninth will be Molly Doolin. The flex player and playing right field for Mount Zion will be number 12, Rachel Besser. Coaches are at home plate now with the umpires going through the final checks here and lineup exchanges. So once that's done, then we'll get our national anthem and we'll be ready to play ball. Got bright sunshine, a little bit of wind. Looks like the wind's kind of coming in from the north, maybe going pole to pole. Everything else looks to be nice and dry. Crowds is starting to trickle in here for this final. The winner of this game will play in the first round of sectionals, which will be hosted at Chatham next week. I believe those will begin on Tuesday, but I have to double check to be sure. But
Now let's meet the teams. First for the visitors from Charleston, the non-starters. Number 3, Bree Tomlinson. Number 7, Jillian Irons. Number 17, Kinsley Golf. Number 20, Lily Thomas. Number 24, Jalen Miller. Number 34, Madison Clark. And number 41, Callie Lawrence. And now the starting lineups for the Charleston Trojans. Leading off playing third base, number 13, Avery Beals. Batting second to catcher, number 11, Laney Kiefer. Batting third to pitcher, number 29, Raylyn Cox. Batting fourth to second baseman, number 4, Madison Watson. Batting fifth to right fielder, number 9, Riley Schrader. Batting sixth to shortstop, number 10, Blair Ritchie. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 40, Reese Good. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 8, Aubrey Hunter. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16, Riley Lewis. And the flex player, the left fielder, number 5, Carly Eastman. And now let's meet the home team, the Mount Zion Lady Braves. First, the non-starters, number 3, Tatum Gray. Number 6, Emma Weaver. And number 13, Izzy Boyard. And now the starting lineups for Mount Zion, leading off and pitching, number 5, Ella Fink. Batting second to center fielder, number 7, Anna Canamaru. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 1, Molly Dooling. And the flex player, the right fielder, number 12, Rachel Besser.
All right.
Tonight's umpires are behind the plate, Jim Bowser. And on the bases, Emery Appleberry. Now at this time, if we could have everybody please rise and remove their caps. Joining us up here in the booth to sing our national anthem is Mount Zion freshman Emma Hartwig.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight
All right, the warm-ups are done, and we're ready to play ball here. Leading off for the Lady Trojans will be the third baseman, number 13, Avery Bills. Avery bats from the left-hand side of the plate. A lot of speed. Should be looking to bunt. The infield is shifted to try to take this away. The third baseman, Avalon Ethel's halfway to home. Shortstop's playing third, and the second baseman's over at shortstop position. We got a strike call. They're inviting her to try to pull the ball. Bunt goes down, foul ball. If she hit her with her bat, she's out, I would believe. But she threw the bat down. Umpires are going to talk about this, but the rule is if the bat is moving, you throw the bat down, hits the ball, you're out. If the bat is stationary and the ball rolls into it, it's a foul ball. The contact happened outside of the box. So I'm not sure the umpires are getting the call correct here. Coach Blakey's going to ask them for the ruling on it. The only thing they could really say that she was still in the box when it hit the bat the second time. But getting that foul ball gave it the second strike, so it takes away a little bit of her game. Like I said, a lot of speed. Ball in the outside corner for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Line drive just right between the short stop and the third baseman. Couldn't have placed that ball any better. I mean, that ball was threaded through the eye of a needle right there. So that'll bring up the catcher, number 11, Laney Kiefer. We'll see what Charleston does here. They're just going to go for a straight steal. They're going to bunt her over. No, nothing yet on this pitch, first pitch, so that's a called strike one. Like I said, a lot of speed at first base, so I'd look for her to try to take a bag. Still not going. Called strike two, so Charleston does not show anything on the first 2 pitches. Not trying to move the runner over. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the left field. That's at the track. That's out of here. 2-run home run. Just squeaks over the fence. Oh, 2 fastball.
Now batting the pitcher, number 29, Raylan Cox.
Kind of catches more of the middle of the plate there, and Laney Kiefer put that one right over the left center field fence just below the scoreboard. So just like that, Charleston's got 2 runs in. So I'll bring in the pitcher tonight, number 29, Rylan Cox. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Swing on the ball down and low in the dirt. Takes the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Strike 3. Throw goes down to first. Batter's out for the first out. That home run got the visiting crowd buzzing.
Now batting second baseman, number 4, Madison Watson.
So they'll bring in the second baseman, number 4, Madison Watson. Got a ball high. A little up, a little inside. Ella's got the ball. She's ready to throw. Here's the pitch. We got a fly ball, shallow center field. Center fielder's in, makes a catch, no problem. I think Blakey's always said that 2/3 of the world's covered by water, the other third's covered by Anna Kanemaru. Track that ball well.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Riley Schrader.
Now bringing Riley Schrader to bat. The right fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2 runs in on a 2-run home run by Lainey Kiefer, the Lady Trojan catcher. Ball high, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball down in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Nobody on base. And the pitch. Strike 3 call for the 3rd out. But the damage is done on a 2-run home run. So after the first half of the inning, it's Charleston 2, Mount Zion 0. The Lady Braves will be coming up here in the bottom of the first with some work to do. And we'll be right back. All right, the warm-ups are done for Raylan Cox. Coming up for Mount Zion, leading off will be Ella Fink, followed by Anna Kanemaru, and then Addison Rotz. Got a strike call. He didn't. We got a bunt down, goes foul. Still kind of wait for confirmation what that first pitch was. It is 1-1. He just yelled ball in a way that sounded like he said strike. Ball outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. To the Braves leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, ball 3, 3-1. Let's see, we get the leadoff runner on and force some action here. Ball outside, leadoff walk. That's the thing you don't want to do once they spot you to a 2-run lead as a pitcher is to go out there and walk the leadoff hitter, but that's exactly what happened.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Anna Canamaru.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 7, Anna Canamaru. We will see what the Braves got going on here. I would expect some sort of straight steal or a bunt to move the runner over. We got a ball outside. One ball, no strikes with the runner on first. Bunt down is a really good bunt. Down at first. Gets the runner to second. Good play by the third baseman to get in there and make a quick throw.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, adding Rocks.
They'll bring in the Lady Braves shortstop, number 4, Addison Rotz, with 1 out and a runner on second base. And the pitch. Ball outside. She keeps trying to work that outside corner, but keeps missing just a little bit off the plate. They're going outside again. Missed again. Two balls, no strikes. Well, Lady Braves shortstop. Another ball out. .3-0 count. We'll see if Addie's taken or has got the green light. Taken all the way for ball 4. It's 2 walks here to start the inning. Shortstop's calling timeout to go calm her pitcher down. They'll bring up number 20, the Braves first baseman, Chloe Williams. All right, home plate umpire goes out, breaks up the meeting. Chloe bats from the right-hand side of the plate. This will be the first right-handed batter that the Trojans have seen today. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball. Not in time to second. Everybody's safe. Great hustle getting into second base by Addison Rotz. Chloe's safe on the fielder's choice at first, so we got bases loaded with 1 out for the Braves third baseman, number 2, Avalon Ethel. Shortstop bobbled that just a little bit. She was screened by the base runner in front of her. Most places coaches will tell you, as you know, the shortstop will tell them to get into the line and field that ball and make that runner go around them. She let the runner go in front of her. We got a strike call there for 1-1. If she takes one more step up into the baseline to field that, they'll probably definitely get an out there. Hard ground ball up the middle. It's off the pitcher's glove. They get the out at first, but a run does score. 1-4-3 on the put out there. Good play by the second baseman to stay with it. They'll bring in Mount Zion Braves second baseman, number 11, Savannah Byler. We got runners on second and third now. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Ball up and out. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Got the call in the outside corner there. And the pitch. Foul tip in the glove. Catcher hangs on for the third out. So the Braves get 1. So after 1 inning of play, Charleston 2, Mount Zion 1. And we'll be back. Welcome to the top of the second inning. Leading off will be number 10, the shortstop, Blair Ritchie.
Number 10, Blair Ritchie.
Braves defense stays the same. They're playing pretty much straight away here. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. No balls, one strike. And the pitch. Ball high. Line drive into right field. That ball's going to be over Rachel's head. One hop off the wall. Gets it in for Richie. Gets in there for a double. Lead-off double here to start the second inning. That was a hard hit ball in the right field and takes a short hop off the fence. That'll bring in the designated player number 40, Reese Good.
The designated player number 40, Reese Good.
Got a strike call. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Swing and a miss on the ball up and out of the zone for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the center, the first baseman, number 8, Aubrey Hunter.
Number 8, Aubrey Hunter.
Ball up high, gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance to third base. Hard ground ball at the pitcher. She knocks it down. They get the out at first, but it will score the run. Ella got a glove on it, so that goes 1-4-3 for the putout. That's the second half inning in a row. We've had that same scenario. So I'll bring up the center fielder, number 16, Riley Lewis, with the bases empty. Got a foul ball straight back for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ball low and inside. Ball in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball straight back. Count stays 2-2 with 2 outs, nobody on base. 3-1 ball game in favor of the Lady Trojans. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. After 1.5, it's 3-1. All right, the throw goes down. We're ready for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off will be the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
Old man got you working, did he?
Well, Reed was supposed to work, but he didn't go to a funeral, so he texted me. I said, "Oh, sure, I'll go with it."
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Mount Zion, the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
There's the pitch. Ball inside. There's the pitch. Strike call. One ball, one strike. Got a fly ball out in the right field. Off the glove. It was in foul territory, though, but right fielder drops it, so Ellie will get another life. One ball, two strikes on the Braves catcher. We got a line drive in center field. That's going to get down. We're going to have a courtesy runner, number 6, Emma Weaver. Emma's one of my favorite courtesy runners on this team.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, first base, number 6, Emma Weaver. Now coming to the plate, the designated player, number 10, Nikki Elgood.
Now bring up the designated player, number 10, Nikki Elgood. Got a ball inside. So far through the first 2 innings, the pitcher struggled. Pitch inside, runner goes. No chance. That ball was low and in the dirt. Emma stole that base easily. Ground ball right up the middle. Oh, Emma's caught in the middle. Not in a rundown. So Emma's going to be out trying to advance to third on the comebacker. Nikki will be safe at first.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
Like to see her held up there a little bit. Pitcher made the throw to first. Got a ball outside. One ball, no strikes. We got a bunt. First baseman charges. Not in time. Gets away from the first baseman as well. 2 runners on now for Mount Zion Braves pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink. Third baseman made a really good play to attack that ball, but the throw was a little low and the first baseman couldn't secure it. I guess it was really the second baseman covering first there.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink.
It was going to be a close play either way. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Ella squares the bunt, pulls it back, another pitch outside for ball 2. Trojan pitcher here struggled a little bit with command early in the game. Ball 3 outside. You got to feel like this is going to be a take all the way. Try and load the bases up. Ball outside. She's really trying to work the outside corner heavy with these left-handed hitters, but is consistently pushing the ball just off the plate and not getting the call. So that will load up the bases with 1 out for the Braves center fielder, Anna Kanemaru. Anna had a sacrifice bunt her last at bat. was out by maybe a quarter step. The Trojans' third baseman made a really good play to get Anna out on that one. Got a ball outside. She's going to have to start bringing that pitch in, and no place to put her. Ball high. Try to take a little bit off of that one, but came through high in the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the second inning. And the pitch. Ball high and inside, 3-0. This right here is a real key point in the ball game here early on. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. That walks in a run. And that'll bring up the Braves shortstop, number 4, Addison Rotz. This is not the situation you wanted to be in as a pitcher. Struggling with command with one of the Braves' best hitters coming up. She's sitting on the first pitch, watching, got a called strike. Makes it no ball, 1 strikes here. And the pitch. Ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still no place to put her. Strike called. Outside corner that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Addison showing a lot of patience here. Trying to make her come into the zone. That ball's hit up in the center field. It's up high. Center fielder's on it. Makes the catch. Runner tags. She's going to score easily. All the other runners advance. It's a tie ball game. Sacrifice fly. That'll bring up the Braves' first baseman, number 20, Chloe Williams, with 2 runners on.
First baseman, number 20, Chloe Williams.
Center fielder, that ball drifted a little bit back on her, so she wasn't able to get a good head of steam on the throw. Allowed Molly Doolin to score and to tag up easily. But the throw was high, missed the cutoff, which allowed all the other runners to move up a base. So now you got second and third and 2 outs. Strike call on the inside. No balls, 1 strike. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like the pitcher she's starting to show some emotions here, but you're not going to get that call if you've been struggling. That's a line drive base hit down the right field line. Great play by the right fielder to cut it off, but 2 runs are still going to score. Chloe's in there with a single.
Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Evelyn Ethel.
2 RBIs for Chloe Williams on that line drive. Now bringing the third baseman, number 2, Evelyn Ethel. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Clutch 2-out hitting right there by the Braves' first baseman. Drove that ball right down the right field line. Hard ground ball foul just past the third base coach. Makes the count 1-1. Braves have put up a 4 spot so far in the second inning. Just what they needed. Ball high. Pitcher still struggling with command here. Ball inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. The ball's fouled straight back. Runner should be going on this pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Braves third baseman's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball, just foul. We'll do it all again. Three, 2, and 2. Line drive, left center field. That might be out of here. That's gone. That's a 2-run home run. That ball got hung up on the outside of the plate. And Avalon took it out of the park. Big 2-out rally for the Braves. That's 4 runs across with 2 outs. That makes all the difference in the game. We got a mound conference. We got a mound visit here. Head coach is coming out. This will bring up Savannah Byler to the plate, the Lady Braves second baseman. We'll see if they're going to stick with her or they're going to make a change. All right, they're going to stay with her here. So no balls, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody's on for the Braves second baseman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Savannah Byler.
Big 2-out rally here. Currently got a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Lady Braves. That home run of Avalon Ethel was a rope. The thing probably never got over 20 foot high. Line drive left field. That ball's down, gets away from the left fielder. Savannah's going to get into second base for a double. They're starting to time her up. The Braves have batted around. That's going to bring up Ellie Green. Be her second at bat of the inning.
Now batting the catcher, number 8.
We're gonna have a pitching change here. Looks like the DP is gonna come in. Reese Good to pitch. I'm assuming that the current pitcher will go into play in the field somewhere. And Carly Eastman may be coming out of left. We'll have to see if they change their DP here. I'm not sure what the final situation will be. All right. The pitcher's warm-ups are done. So Reese Good will come in as the pitcher. Rylan Cox will become the designated player. Everything else stays the same. This is Ellie Green second at bat this inning. We got a runner on second base. That's Savannah Byler. We got a ball in the dirt. She's going to get to third. Down a throw. We got another chance here for the Braves. Here's the pitch. Strike call. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Just off the plate. Ellie cut that right off the end of the bat. Stays alive. That pitch was close enough that you don't really want to take it there, so fouling it off is probably your best option. Gives her another shot here at 1-2 with 2 outs. Line drive right to the shortstop for the 3rd out. But the Braves plate 6 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So after 2 innings of play, Charleston 3, Braves 7. And we'll be back. And the throw goes down. We're ready to play on the top of the third. Leading off will be the third baseman of number 13, Avery Beals. We've got a couple defensive changes for the Lady Braves. Pitching will be Nikki Elgood, number 10. Ella Fink goes out into right field and replaces Rachel Besser. Beals threaded the needle last time between the third baseman and shortstop. The Braves are shifted again, so the third baseman's in about halfway down the line. The shortstop's pulled over to the third base hole. The second baseman is playing where the shortstop would traditionally play. And here's the pitch. Got a ball in the dirt. Just inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bunt goes down. Pitcher gets it. Throws it. Not in time. A lot of speed. So I'll bring up the Trojans catcher, number 11, Lainey Kiefer. Lainey hit a high fly ball that just snuck over the left field fence in her first at bat for a 2-run homer. See if they're running this time. We got a strike call. No balls, 1 strike. Balls and strikes. Hard ground ball to short. Gets past the shortstop. We're gonna get a courtesy runner here for the catcher. Looks like number 17, Kinsley Go, will be the courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner for the catcher at first base, number 17, Kinsley Golf.
And then now batting will be the current designated player, Raylan Cox.
Now batting the designated player, number 29, Raylan Cox.
We got 2 runners on, nobody out. We got a high fly ball left center field. That ball's way out of here. That's a 3-run home run. That was a no-doubter. That tightens the ball game back up. Makes it a 6-7 game. Got nobody out here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4, Madison Watson.
Brings up the second baseman, Madison Watson. The way the wind's blowing, that ball is still carrying out of the park really pretty good still. So that ball is pretty much just to the left side of center field and probably cleared the fence by 30, 40 feet. We got a strike up in the zone, makes it 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. We got a pop up in the infield. Third baseman there, Addie Lights calls her off, makes the catch for the first out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Riley Schrader. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Foul ball off the end cap there. Batter is way out in front of that pitch. Makes it no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on base. Swing and a foul ball straight back. Count stays 0-2. Nikki's ready. And she fires just outside for ball one. One ball, 2 strikes on the pitch. Swing and a miss for the second out. So now we got 2 outs. And the shortstop, number 10, Blair Richley, batting. Blair hit a 1-hopper off the right field fence in her last at bat. So she's got a little bit of pop. And then the pitch. Ball low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And she's ready. Hard ground ball to short. Addie gets on a 1-hop, throws it across for the out. And that ends that half of the inning. But Charleston gets 3 runs on a 3-run home run by Rylan Cox. Leading off in the bottom of the 3rd inning will be Nikki Elgood, Molly Doolin, and Ella Fink. We'll be back.
Zion, the pitcher, number 10, Nikki Elgood.
Leading off from Mount Zion will be the pitcher, Nikki Elgood. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Reese Good is still in pitching. Strike call on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. We got a line drive into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Nikki makes it to first. We're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be my other favorite courtesy runner on this team, number 3, Tatum Gray. Looks like she might have some brand new shoes on or something. I don't know. They look fast.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher at first base, number 3, Tatum Gray.
That bring in the left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
That'll make her run faster, though.
Make the pitcher handle this bunt. Don't let the third base.
Don't push it that hard this time.
She says she offered. And the pitch. Ball outside. It's in the dirt. Good scoop. No ball. 1 ball, 1 strike with a runner on first base. Molly steps back in the box. Third baseman scoots back. Now she comes in. Little drag slap hit, and it's just in time for the out. Really close play. Molly was hustling down the line, but she does get the runner moved over to second. That'll bring up the Braves right fielder, number 5, Ella Fink. No balls, one strike. Ella walked in her last at bat. Ball gets in the dirt. Runner takes off. Tatum gets into second base, standing up. Got one out here. One ball, no strikes, one out. Another ball like that. Plate the Braves a run. Here's the pitch. Strike call right down the middle. One ball, one strike, one out. And the pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's a fair ball. That's cue shot there. That ball's spinning like a top. And then Ella takes second base on the defensive indifference. That'll bring up number 4, the shortstop. The center fielder, number 7, Anna Kanemaru. That ball had some hard side spin. Full swing, goes about 4 foot down the line. Base hit all day long. Braves have got runners on second and third. 1 out. And the pitch. Gets the call on that one. That ball looked to be a little off the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. One hopper. Shortstop bobbles it. Run scores. And it gets a run in. Now bring up the shortstop, number 4, Addison Rotz. We got 1 out. Runners on first and third for the Braves shortstop. A lot of speed on the base pass. One thing the Lady Braves have got, a lot of team speed. Always helps. Ball in dirt. Both runners go. Play at the plate. She's safe. Another run gets in. We got a runner at second base. 1 ball, no strikes. Addison Rotz. And here's the pitch. Hard ground ball, just foul down the first base line. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second base. Bottom of the third inning. Currently 6-9 in favor of Lady Braves. Ball high, look to be a changeup. Gets away from the catcher. Runner goes to third. A little bit of sloppy play here from the Trojans in this half of the innings, letting the Braves base runners move up, keeping pressure on them. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hard line drive center field. That's over the center fielder's head. That's going to play to run. Addie's going to cruise into second base with a stand-up double. Now bringing the Braves first baseman, number 20, Chloe Williams. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change, though. They're going to go back to the original starter here. Rylan Cox is going to come back in to pitch.
Re-entering as pitcher for the Trojans, 29, Raylan Cox. Now batting first baseman number 20, Chloe Williams.
Hard ground, but what a stop by the first baseman. Wow. That ball was smoked down the first base line. First baseman probably wish she had her mask on. That'll bring up the third baseman, Avon Ethel. Her last at bat. She hit a home run right over the left field fence. Ball low. Ball high. Strike call, the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Apologize to those watching for the inlaid scoreboard. It was showing that the game was final and it was covering up stuff, but that was just a button checked the wrong way, so we got that fixed. Avalon hits a soft line drive to left field, who makes a basket catch for the 3rd out. But the Braves get 3 runs back, so after 3 innings of play, it's 6, Lady Trojans 6, the Mount Zion Lady Braves 10. All right, the throw goes down, and we are ready to start the 4th inning. Leading off the top of the 4th inning will be the designated player, number 40, Reese Good.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning for Charleston, designated player number 40, Reese Good.
Braves defense stays the same. Number 10, Nikki Elgood, still on the mound. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike call right down the middle in the bottom of the zone. It's a good spot to be. Make him hit that ball on the ground. And the pitch. Fly ball. Just behind third base. Avalon goes back, makes his catch for the 1st out. Nice play by the Braves third baseman there. We got 1 out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Aubrey Hunter.
They'll bring up number 8, the first baseman, Aubrey Hunter. Aubrey made a really good play there at first base on a hard hit ball by Chloe Williams. That ball's hit sky high but foul. For strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The Trojan first baseman. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Count stays the same. Here's the pitch from Nikki. Fly ball straight to center field. Anna's back at the track. Oh, off her glove. Going to make it in second base. It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 16, Riley Lewis.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16, Riley Lewis.
That ball carried back there off to the track. Got something going on in the visitors' dugout. Got the trainer running over. Oh, somebody passed down or can't really see in the dugout, so not sure what's going on. Seems like it's something to do with the hitter that hit the ball to center field. Audrey Hunter, so not sure what's going on there, but she got to second base and ran off to the dugout real quick. Says she's okay. So now we're back to action here. So to reset things, we got runner at second base with one out. Batting will be the center fielder, number 16, Riley Lewis. Pitch just off the outside corner for ball one. Fly ball to left. Molly's right there. She had to take maybe half a step to get to that ball. Well positioned. So that'll bring up the third baseman, number 13, Audrey Bills.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Avery Beals.
Avery bunted the ball her last at bat right back to the pitcher, but was still fast enough to beat it out. So defense is playing straight away. We'll see if she puts down a bunt again, and she does. She's going to take that base hit. They're going to give it to her. Throw in right field. Runner's going to score. So got the bunt down. Throw went over the first baseman's head. Runner scores from second base on the play, so it's just,
now batting the catcher, number 11, Lainey Kiefer.
Just what the Trojans wanted to happen right there. So that'll bring up Lainey Kiefer. She hit a home run in the first inning. Ball in the dirt. So with that run, that means Charleston has so far scored in every inning today. Got a strike call. The Braves have also scored in every inning they've batted, so a lot of action across home plate today. And the pitch. Ball high. Two balls, one strike. Fly ball in the left field. It's going to get down. Throw comes in. They'll bring up number 29, the pitcher, Rylan Cox. Rylan hit a 3-run home run last inning. Comes up this time with 2 outs.
Pitcher number 29, Raylan Cox.
Number 17, going to courtesy run for the catcher, Kinsley Goff.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, first base number 17, Kinsley Goff.
Raylan steps into the plate to hit. Strike call, strike one. And the pitch. Fly ball, high center field. Anna's underneath it, just in front of the track. Didn't get all that one. So that ends the top half of the fourth with only 1 run in. So after 3.5 innings, Trojans 7, Mount Zion 10. And we'll be back. Alrighty here, bottom of the fourth. Leading off for Mount Zion will be the second baseman, number 11, Savannah Byler. Savannah got a double on her last at bat. Ball hit out to left field. We had been scored a single in there. Got strike one call. Ball one. Ball out. Still struggling with those strikes, these left-handed hitters. Ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Savannah swings and fouls that one back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, second base. Gets it, throws it to 1 for the out. That'll bring up the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
Strike one call. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball 2. Fly ball over the left fielder's head. That ball's going to get down. Nice little blooper out there in the left center field gap. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Going to be number 6, Emma Weaver. I'll bring up number 10, pitcher, Nikki Elgood. Nikki got a base hit to right field, her last at bat. Got 1 out here. We got a foul ball down the right field line. Off the first baseman's glove, out of play. Gets a new life. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first base. Squares the bunt, gets it down, but foul.
Drops that ball, makes a place he made on the floor.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We'll see if Savannah's running with the pitcher, or not Savannah, but we got Emma Weaver at first base. We'll see if she's running with the pitcher or not. Change up. Way high. Pitcher really slowed down to try to guide that one in. Foul ball out of play. Count stays 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ground ball. Second baseman did not hold her position. She was trying to cover second base because the ball gets away. Emma's going to come home. Nikki's in safe at second. Second baseman went to cover second on the steal, moved down a position, and Nikki hit the ball right behind her. We're going to get a courtesy runner, number 3. Tatum Gray is going to come in to run.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher at second base, number 3.
That's going to bring up the left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin. That's why you got to field the ball first before you take off to cover the bag.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
That ball was hit right to where she started, and she moved away from the hole, and, of course, that's where the ball went. Got 1 down here. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes for the Braves left fielder. We got a bunt. That gets down. We get the out at first, but the runner advances to third. Now bring up the Braves right fielder, Ella Fink. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third base. Here's the pitch. We got a bunt. Good play, but it went right back to the pitcher. Pitcher made the play, gets the 3rd out. Braves scored 1 run that inning. Keeps it a 4-run ball game, 11-7.
Ella Fink re-entering as pitcher for Mount Zion.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning will be number 4, the second baseman, Madison Watson. For the Mount Zion Braves, defensively, a couple changes. We got Ella Fink coming back in to pitch for Nikki Elgood, and Rachel Besser will go back out into right field. Got a ball just low. 1 ball, no strikes, the batter. Ball in the dirt, ball 2. Strike call. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to third, under a glove, and through the shortstop. Found a way to get on there. That'll bring up the shortstop. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 9, Riley Schrader. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball low, good block. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Ground ball foul. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball third. She gets it, throws it across the 1, gets the out. Throw behind the runner. Got back just in time. That was really close play. Almost caught her rounding second too much. So with 1 out, that'll bring up the Trojan shortstop, Blair Ritchie.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Blair Ritchie.
And the pitch. Ball high. Through 4 innings of play, we've had runs scored in every half inning. We got 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Foul ball straight back. Got that one in on our hands. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball high. That's a walk. That'll bring up the designated player, number 40, Reese Good.
Now batting the designated player, number 40, Reese Good.
Strike call. No balls, 1 strike. Just outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. 2 runners on. Just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike three for the second out. That'll bring up the first baseman,
number 8,
Aubrey Hunter. Aubrey hit a deep fly ball to center last at bat that just went off the tip of Anna Kenemaru's glove. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Runner's going to move up. One ball. No strikes with 2 outs. Line drive down the right field line, foul. Ball high, 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball down in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. 2 people on. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And the Braves put up their first goose egg of the night here. The top of the 5th inning. Good time for it. The Trojans were threatening but could not get a run across the plate. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Lady Braves will be number 7, the center fielder, Anna Kenemaru.
5th inning for Mount Zion center fielder number 7, Anna Kenemaru.
Braves currently have a 4-run lead, 11-7. If they can plate 6 runs like they did in the 2nd inning, this game will be over. Wow, just foul. Almost snuck that one past the 3rd baseman. Ground ball, 3rd baseman gets it, throws it across for the out. I'll bring up the Braves shortstop number 4, Addison Rotz.
Now batting shortstop number 4, Addie Rocks.
Ball outside. The line drive into center field. That's going to be back to the wall. That's off the bottom of the fence. Maddie's going to get in with a stand-up double. That ball hit right off the bottom of the fence in dead center field. They'll bring in the Braves first baseman, number 20, Chloe Williams.
Now batting first baseman, number 20, Chloe Williams.
That ball's high in the air going down the first base line. It's in foul territory. They dropped it again there. That's the third foul ball that they've dropped to give us a second chance on. Ground ball to shortstop. Boots it. Goes into center field. Chloe's going to be in with a single. We got E6 there. We're going to get a pinch runner. It's going to be number 3, Tatum Gray is going to be the pinch runner for Chloe Williams. We'll bring in the third baseman, Evelyn Ethel. Evelyn, a couple innings ago, hit a laser over the left field fence. Late inning substitution here on the base pass to get a little more speed on the bases.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Evelyn Ethel.
Let's see if the runner at first is going or not. She's going. Fly ball, left center field. Just missed it. Runner tags. She's safe. Safe at home. Safe at second. There you go. Nice job there by the Lady Braves to force some action there. We got 2 outs. Now batting will be number 11, Savannah Byler. Runner at second base. Ball outside. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. 12-7 game. Ball high. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fly ball left field. And she makes the catch for the 3rd out. So after 5 innings of play, it's Charleston Trojans 7, Mount Zion Lady Braves 12.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning.
All right.
Center field number 16, Riley
We are
Lewis.
back here at top of the sixth inning. Leading off for Lady Trojans will be number 16, the center fielder, Riley Lewis. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back to the pitcher. She gets it, throws it the first for the out. One pitch, one out. That's what you like.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Avery Beals.
I'll bring up the third baseman, number 13, Avery Beals. Third baseman's playing in for the bunt. Infield shifted. Ball outside. Here's the pitch. Ball low. The Braves have got a little bit bigger shift on here. The third baseman's in. Shortstop's kind of behind third baseman down the line. The second baseman's playing at short. First baseman's playing a couple steps in, and the right fielders come in to play basically in the second base position. Left and center's playing straight away. They're inviting her to hit the ball into right field. If she would happen to line one in right field, she'd probably have a pretty easy inside the park home run. But they are pitching her away, so now with 2 strikes, the defense is going to shift here a little bit. The right fielder's going to go back out to right field. Infield stays. Third baseman just backed up a couple steps. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shortstop got it. Almost threaded the needle for the second time today, but Addie Ross was able to snag that one just in time. That looked like the very first at bat of the game where she got it over the third baseman's head and inside the shortstop. So that brings up number 11, the catcher, Lainey Kiefer. The infield's playing her to pull. Here's the pitch. Ball in. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Pitcher's got it. She's going to underhand it to first. 1, 2, 3 inning. Just right when you needed it. That's 2 blanks in a row for the Lady Braves here on the Lady Trojans. So after 5.5, it's 7-12. Your Lady Braves.
Ellie Green.
Leading off for Lady Braves will be number 8, the catcher, Ellie Green. And the pitch. Strike call for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Base hit to right field. Nice ground ball through the hole. Gets away from the right fielder. Ellie's going to make it into second, and she's safe. Nice play, single, misplayed by the right fielder, and she's able to take advantage of it. We're going to have a courtesy runner, number 6, Emma Weaver.
Courtesy runner for the catcher at second base, number 6, Emma Weaver. Now batting the designated player, number 10, Nikki Elgood.
Now bring up number 10, Nikki Elgood. Nikki's got a couple base hits today and some key RBIs. Swing and a miss. Ball inside. Fly ball down the right field line. Going to be just foul. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Nikki. That ball wasn't foul by very much, maybe about we'll call it a foot. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call, low and inside, but she gets the call for the first out.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
Now bring in number 1, the Lady Braves left fielder, Molly Doolin. Molly's been out a couple times, but they've all been very close plays. Maybe, quarter step at most on them. Charleston's had to make really, really good plays to get her out. Ball high. That's a bunt. Bunted hard to third base. Gets a quick throw to first, gets the out. So that'll bring up the Braves pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink. Got a runner at third base. Hard ground ball. Third baseman's got it. Yep. Third baseman's made a lot of good plays today. So that's the first inning where somebody did not score. So after 6 innings of play, it's Mount Zion 12, Lady Trojans 7. All right, the throw goes down, and we are in the top of the 7th inning. Charleston is chasing 5 runs here. Leading off will be the pitcher, number 25, Raylan Cox. Braves defense stays the same as it's been here. They play Raylan pretty much straight away. Raylan hit a bomb of a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. Got a strike call in the low outside corner. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball, foul just down the third base line. Quickly 0-2 on the batter. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Line drive. What a catch by Addie Rotz. Snow coned it. Nice play. Looked like that ball was going to land into left field, and she stretched out the last moment. Made a great catch. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 4, Madison Watson. They're going to shift over here on the Trojan second baseman. Foul ball. An interesting defensive alignment here for the Trojan second baseman. She wouldn't strike me as a dead pull hitter. Foul ball off the plate, straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, fly ball to left field, gets down. She's going to turn and look. Throw goes over the second baseman. She's going to get into second base. The right fielder, Rachel Besser, backed up the throw to keep the runner at second base. That puts the runner at second base and 1 out. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Riley Schrader. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the pitch, up and out of the zone. That's where you want your 0-2 pitch. Make them chase, stretch the zone. That one was up about her eyeballs, and she could not hold off. So now the Trojans are down to their last out, and that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 10, Blair Ritchie. Nobody, no balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Ground ball to third. She gets it, throws it across the dime, and that's the game. Mount Zion Lady Braves are your regional champions. They will be going to the Chatham sectional. Right now, Chatham's up in the top of the 7th inning, 9-0. So it looks like most likely they will be playing a rematch against Chatham.
On Wednesday at 6 p.m. looks like they will be facing Chatham Glenwood.
Thank you, everyone, for listening in all season with us, and we'll be back next year.